Hi everyone. So I've had a couple of requests for how to make fish. Now fish is a huge category, and so I just thought I'd start with something small and easy. And I'm going to show you something that I like to make for quick lunches. It's even a nice light dinner. So super easy. So follow me along here. Okay. So I'm going to make blackened tilapia. I have tilapia here. Now I want to tell you something about tilapia. If you cannot get tilapia from like Ecuador or someplace that it's farmed in fresh water, I would use a different fish. You can use cod, halibut, you can use sole. Sole's a little thin, but you can use rockfish. So get a cast iron skillet or a non-stick skillet, put a little bit of olive oil in there and get it piping hot. I have it on high right now. So that's going to get really nice and hot. Have my plate here. I have my tilapia here. And let's adjust down a little. So I have my tilapia here. So I'm going to take the tilapia and I'm going to put it on this plate. And I'm going to use this Cajun Creole spice or seasoning. And you can make your own. So often I'll make my own and refill this jar. Or you can buy it just like this. Or you can buy it in bulk. It's really simple ingredients. Paprika, onion, garlic, black pepper, lemon peel, chili, allspice, thyme, cloves, mace, cayenne, and bay leaf. So super easy. So I am going to sprinkle this right onto the tilapia or the fish, whatever fish you choose. And this does not have any salt in it, so I'm going to take a little bit of kosher salt. It does have pepper, so I don't need to add that. And I'm going to press my seasonings right into that fish. I want to get the fish coated with it. Now, the seasoning should all stick because the fish is a little wet. I did wipe the fish off with paper towel, but the seasoning will stick. So I can see that my pan's getting really hot. It's starting to get kind of glossy, and I'm just going to move the oil around. So a non-stick skillet will work just fine, or you can use a cast iron. And then you're just going to lay those fillets right in there. So the principle is the same for almost all fish. You want to cook it on both sides until when you press it, it's firm to the touch. It's not still kind of mushy and pliable. So fish cooks up really, really quickly. So you want to kind of watch it. This is going to take like 90 seconds on one side, 90 seconds on the other. So easy. Let me move this over out of the way. So I'm going to put this fish on a bed of greens, and then this is so easy. A bed of greens. I'm going to put my blackened fish on top of there, and then I'm going to drizzle it with some really good olive oil. Now I get Kirkland, Costco brand olive oil, extra virgin olive oil for cooking like this. But when I go to drizzle on fresh olive oil, I get something really good. So this is just a really yummy olive oil. It's a little more expensive, so I reserve it for fresh eating. So I'm going to take a look at my fish here. And it's getting there. So I'm going to drizzle this over the top. I'm going to sprinkle on some kosher salt or some Himalayan salt. I don't know if you've tried these different kinds of salts, but there's a pink Himalayan salt that is really great for finishing. You don't want to cook with it or bake with it, but you do want to sprinkle it over the tops of foods at the end. It's delicious. You could also just use kosher salt to sprinkle on the top. And that's just to kind of bring out the flavors. So I'm going to flip my fillets. You can see that they are, hopefully you can see that, they are white and no longer pink on this side, and it's getting firmer and firmer. Now, if you are unsure if your fish is done, don't worry. You can just, slice into the middle and see if if it's done to your likeness. So I'm also going to put on top of my salad. You could put sliced red onions. You could put. I'm going to do some sliced red peppers. I just think it's pretty in the winter. If you have goat's cheese, that's really yummy. If you happen to have feta, that'd be really good. I have a little crumbled feta here that I'm going to sprinkle over the top. And then my fish is really almost done. So let me show you here. So it's not blackened quite yet. It's just still cooking up. But if I want it to get really dark, I'm just going to let it go for a little bit longer. I'm going to move it over to where there's a little oil. My stove isn't totally even, so sometimes the oil kind of runs to a side of the pan. Now, if you want, you can cut into the middle of the fish to check for doneness, and I'll do that with this one. And you can see that it's probably about 30 seconds away from being done, okay? And actually, I like to break up this fish for a salad, so go ahead and break it up. It'll cook a little faster. Just get it as dark as you like it. And call it good. And then I toss these right on top of my salad. And so good. This is, tilapia does not have many bones, or they process it so that the bones are removed. So it's a really easy fish to use for this kind of thing. But like I said, rockfish is really yummy. You can do this with shrimp. So take your olive oil and drizzle your fruity olive oil over the top. Grab a little pink Himalayan salt, just a little bit. It adds a great flavor. And there you have it, a little blackened fish salad for lunch today. Okay, have a good one, guys.